Hello and welcome to Wyckoff, New Jersey. I'm Jared Pohl alongside Dylan Oren King, bringing you the presentation of the Wayne Hills Patriots' second game of the season against the Ramapo Green Raiders. The Patriots are coming off a tough road game in Ohio, where they suffered a shutout and a 38-0 loss to Canton McKinley. There are a few key players to look out for this game in particular. Who do you have in mind, Dylan?
Well, Jared, I have a lot of players in mind, especially the two captains from Wayne Hills. They play with a lot of physicality and play with a lot of brute force. Now, you know, they're both lineman players, Scott Fishgrund and Mike Zaccone. Both of them play with equal physicality, equal strength, and they're both aggressive football players, actively going against the ball or on the opposite side of the field, actively protecting the ball against these Ramapo defenders at home.
That's right, Dylan. Both of these guys, they're both senior leaders. They're leaders among their peers. You see in the locker room, younger players look up to them, and they try to bring the energy that they bring to the game. And two other players you might want to look out for are number 11, Jaron Hayek, as well as number 57, Jason Modak. Jaron Hayek, he's a junior, but we know what his two brothers have done. They come from a very athletic family, big playmakers, and he should do pretty well. He's going to play quarterback in this game. It's not something we're used to. Last year, he played mostly as a wide receiver behind his two brothers in Evans and Njoku. What do you think of this positional change?
Well, you know, the two Hayek brothers, after they graduated, especially after Evidence and Njoku leaving too, it took a really big hit to the wide receiver core, it looked like. But this Wayne Hills team knows how to bounce back from losses like this. And frankly, I still think Jaron Hayek is absolutely a valuable player on this team. And along with that, he's a skill player. He can play on multiple positions at once, and I believe he can play quarterback. He's an athlete. He does this for a living. I think he can do this, and I believe in him.
That's right. In football, you always want to have the ball in the hands of arguably your best player. And Jaron Hayek, you could definitely argue that he's, if not their best player, one of their best players.
Now, something I want to talk about a little bit, I got a little bit of time to talk about the Ramapo team, and I got a little bit of time to talk with the Ramapo coach. His name is Drew Gibbs. He's been here for 16 years now, coached for 16 seasons, and so far has done an amazing job. He's turned this Ramapo team into a star. This team has consistently been in one of the top teams in the conference, and one of the players he told me about is Anthony Sargenti, an inside linebacker from Ramapo who plays with speed, physicality, and is hunting to get after the quarterback. Whether it's coming from picks or coming from sacks, this guy's going to be coming after Jaron Hayek. And frankly, I'm very afraid of having him on the opposite side of the ball.
That's right. I remember seeing number 4, the Green Raiders, play very well against Hills in their game at Hills last year. And not only that, this should be a great game because when you hear Wayne Hills and you think of their valley, generally this generation they think Wayne Hills, Wayne Valley, biggest rival in Wayne Hills. Actually, going back, it's actually Ramapo Wayne Hills. Ramapo has traditionally had a better team that they've been sporting, and the games are usually very high scoring and well fought, so it should be a good rivalry game.
Absolutely, 100%.
One more player I'd like to mention before we leave. I'd like to mention Jason Modak. He's coming off a 3-sack game against one of the top teams in the country in Canton McKinley, and I think that he should definitely be one of the brightest stars on defense tonight. And before we throw it to a break, I'd like to throw it to Coach Demikoff in the locker room. Let's see what he has to say to his troops before they go and battle Ramapo.
You know, we were talking about this before. The room may look a little different, but there have been a lot of moments in this room. Because whether you guys realize or not, this game matters. This rivalry matters, okay? And I'm going to tell you, some of the names that have played in this game, right? Olson, Neal, Ogden, right? Dowling, Toll, Sims, right? There have been some guys, some pretty important guys, pretty good players that have played in this game. And this was the game that, if you asked all of those guys, this was the game that mattered every year. This was the game that mattered every year. And there have been some games here that have been unbelievable, okay? You know, Chris Hogan in the NFL, right? Playing for the Patriots now. They were beating us 26-7 at halftime. You guys met Alex Gibson last year. He's a border agent now, all right? He's this big. He comes out in the second half and knocks the kid out of the game. We end up coming back and winning the second half. A couple of years ago we came here, we weren't a good football team. We weren't. We ended up not making the playoffs that year. We came in here when nobody gave us a chance to beat them, and we held the ball for 42 minutes and just pounded them up and down the field. The next day their coach said to me, Coach, we're just trying to put ourselves back together after that beating yesterday. Because that game meant something to those kids. Trust me, it means something to them upstairs. It does. It's got to mean something to you. What you're doing here, what you're representing, you're now a part of a rivalry that was at one time the biggest rivalry in the state of New Jersey. Tonight, I know it's on turf. This has to be one of those, on the grass field, in the mud, getting dirty, play after play, guys bleeding. We've had guys play with broken ankles. Are you sore tonight? Are you this? Forget all your problems. Go out and play. Go out and play. Listen, we're going to need tonight leadership on that field. We are. Okay? Coaches are on the sidelines. Maybe your contribution tonight is you're the guy in that huddle that's picking everybody else up. You're the guy that's fixing stuff in that huddle that's broken that we can't from the sidelines. Do that tonight. We walk out of here a team, and what the rest of New Jersey better watch the hell out when we come out of here tonight. You've already played better. You've already played better teams than this. Go out and beat a team you can beat tonight. Have fun. It's Wade Hills, Ramapo. Enough said. Hills on 3. 1, 2, 3.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Positano Pizza, the finest Italian cuisine and pizzeria. Show us your Wayne Hills student ID to get 2 slices of pizza or a bowl of pasta, plus a drink for only $5.
Hello and welcome back from break. We're here at Ramapo and we're ready to start the game. So we see the senior captains out there. It's Scott Fishgrun, Mike Zaccone, Jason Modak, and Dario Cerny.
Well, something I'm really looking forward to. I'm looking forward to how Dario Cerny is going to be able to handle his fullback position. Now, we know that in their last game, the Wayne Hills offense really wasn't able to get anything done. How do you think they're going to be able to handle it now?
Well, I think that what they're going to try to do is run a little bit in the beginning of the game, test it out, and if it turns out where it's going to be an aerial battle where it's going to be trading blow for blow, I think that it's really going to be a passing game. We can see Dario Cerny come out of the backfield as a receiver, as he has pretty good hands, but I think that what they're going to try to do is run it in the beginning and go from there.
Absolutely, and one of the other things I'm looking forward to see how Jared Hayek can handle the quarterback situation. He's a wide receiver playing in quarterback where they already have 2 quarterbacks in JP Lemchek, and they actually have a couple other guys, Anthony Casasanta playing at quarterback too, and Mike Casasanta, if a sophomore, if they really want to call up another quarterback. I'm very interested in seeing how he'll be able to handle this position.
That's right. They have a lot of options, so if it doesn't look like Jared's able to find anyone open, they could put him at receiver and they could try to throwing it to him. So we'll see what type of game plan Coach Demikoff has. And it looks like Wayne Hills will kick off to the Green Raiders. It looks like Dario Cerny is on to take the opening kick. What's interesting is the Patriots either have Cerny, who's their place kicker for field goals. They usually have him out there for that. But sometimes they have, who's a junior now, Bensi Pulgar, very big kid. He's a lineman. They have him sometimes take the opening kickoff.
Now, when I played freshman football, I was playing with Bensi Pulgar, and right now on this team, he's definitely one of my favorite players, and he's absolutely can kick, and he's got the boot to it. So, I mean, he's a big physical player. He's going to be great. He's injured right now, but maybe we'll see him later this season.
That's right, Dylan. And for the Raiders, it looks like they have 2 guys out there to return. Looks like number 27, who is Ryan Soto. And it's fielded by the Raiders, who take it up, and he's brought down at the 35-yard line, around there. Nice stop by Patriots, but it looks like Raiders got pretty decent field position on that kickoff. And it looked like number 31, who is, correction, the 31-yard line. That's where it looked like the ball was stopped. So the Green Raiders will take their first snap of the night. Number 5, who is A.J. Wingfield, will take the snap. It's taken up by Wingfield, and he's stopped right away by the Wayne Hills defense.
Great play by the Wayne Hills defense. One of them did miss a tackle. Quarterback was able to shrug it off on the play there, but was immediately taken down directly after.
That's right, and it'll be second down. See some whistles. Looks like Ramapo's missing a man on the field. There'll be 2 backs in the field. Quarterback takes a snap, play action, throws it deep to number 6, who breaks a tackle. He go down the field, keeps on going, and he's taken down by Jaron Hayak. That's a great throw to Ty Jayton, number 6.
Now that was a real physical play, and it almost looked like the defense wasn't even covering that side of the field, almost. A really good play by Ty, but where was the defense there?
Yeah, it looked like he had a wide open lane. He had so much room to run. That's definitely breaking the Wayne Hills defense, and Coach Demikoff is going to look to address that. So the ball's taken just past the 20-yard line, snapped, and swallowed up right away is the running back, and it looks like number 54 on the Patriots, who is Ben Kurzer, who's a junior. He makes a stop.
Well, great play by the defensive lineman there. I always say they're big and they're physical, and that just proved my point.
That's right, Dylan. And Wingfield takes the pass. He shakes it off. A tackle by Wayne Hills defender, and he completes it to Ty, who's taken down by Mike Zaccone. Looks like the quarterback was able to shake off the pressure and complete a pass. That was a good job by him.
Not only a good job by him, but also a good job to Ty to be able to get open in that situation after it looked like the defense had almost shut them down. Good job in trying to get some yards.
That's right. They made something out of what looked like it could have been a nothing play. And on third down, looks like the ball's carried up the middle. He's taken down slowly. That was looks like number 8 on the play, who is Luke Ragone. Luke Ragone, pretty big back. Looks like he's 6'1", 230. It's a lot of size at the running back position.
Hey, well, in situations like this where you're that close to a touchdown, it's a pretty good idea.
It's taken, looked like an option play, and looks like he's stopped just short of the goal line. That was Wingfield, who tried to do an option play, but he's swallowed up by the Wayne Hills defense.
Good job by the Wayne Hills defense to crush the offensive line there and really get inside.
And it's a QB sneak in. Looks like he's still short. The referees haven't made a ruling on the field yet. And it's a touchdown by the Ramapo Green Raiders. It's their first touchdown of the game. 9 minutes and 26 seconds. It is 6-0.
Well, you know what happens when teams' offenses get into the end zone. You score a touchdown, you put 7 points on the board, and that's a big advantage to take over this Wayne Hills team, especially coming out this early in the game. They pretty much almost just got the ball.
That's right. It seems like just a couple minutes ago the game started, and Ramapo wasted no time in going down the field. They had a big pass play earlier, and they took advantage and scored. It looks like for Ramapo, Alex DeLeo is on to take the field goal. Number 13, Connor Pernetti holds it, and the field goal is good. So it's a 7-0 game early in the first quarter.
Well, early enough, to me, it looks like the Ramapo offense is in top gear today. I heard from their coach that they are absolutely a really fast team, and are going to use their speed advantage to put in their offense to the top gear. And frankly, with that score, I'm kind of left speechless. I honestly want to know how Wayne Hill's defense is going to come out next time and see if they can shut down that offense.
That's right. We saw Ty Jayton, who's 6'2", looks like 175, 180. He just made the Wayne Hills defense look silly on that play. So we're going to have to see Wayne Hills come back and try to cover him, because it looks like they're going to try to get the ball to him often and early. So for Wayne Hills taking the kickoff, looks like it's number 11, Jaron Hayek, as well as number 42, Justin Vorabuth, ready to take the kick.
Both of those players really fast and are absolutely great skill players to have in this situation. I want to see what that offense is able to do, though, against this Ramapo defense.
Yes, Ramapo, traditionally a very good defensive team. See if Wayne Hills can put up their first points of the season. And the kick is off, and it's going to be fielded by Jaron Hayek, who cuts to the left. He breaks a tackle, and he's taken down at around the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots to start off.
Jaron Hayek taken down by number 25, Colin Pohl, who is a captain for this Ramapo team, who is especially known for his close tackling ability and his instant bursts of speed. I want to see if he's able to suppress our wide receivers, and I want to know how well he's going to do against them.
That's right, Dylan. That should be interesting. And to start off the game, it looks like Hills will have Jaron Hayek in at quarterback and sophomore Michael Joyce in at running back. And Hayek takes it himself, going down the center. He breaks a tackle, and it looks like he's taken down. Not much doing on that play.
Jaron could have broke it for a couple more yards there, but it looks like a close tackle brought him down on one knee and ended the play right there. 2nd yard and 9. Honestly, I don't know. I want to see them pass.
Yeah, I like to see them pass too. We saw that Ramapo took advantage of a break in the defense, and they made a big play. Let's see if Hills could offer the same type of play. So Hayek takes the snap. Looks like there's a whistle on the play, a flag actually. It looks like the Ramapo bench is celebrating, so it will be against the Patriots. Looks like the Patriots might have jumped offside, so they'll take a couple of yards back. So it's 2nd and long for the Patriots. About 8 minutes left in the first quarter. It is 7-0 with the Ramapo Green Raiders in the lead. Njoku and Zach Zachman are split out to the left. Hayek takes the pass, hands it off to Michael Joyce, who's stuffed immediately in the defensive backfield.
Michael Joyce, a really physical player at running back. I really thought he'd be able to break some tackles here and get for a big run. Didn't make it there. Ramapo defense pretty much shut him out almost immediately.
That's right. They make it very hard for the Hills to come back from this 3rd and long situation. Looks like it's definitely going to be a passing down. Otherwise, they're going to have to punt the ball. It's not really good to do that when they're down so early in the game. So Hayek takes a snap. He rolls out to his left, and he fires a shot down the field to Ramapo. Picked off, Jaron Hayek. Looks like number 25 picked that off.
Yep, number 25, Colin Pohl. Exactly what I said when I talked about him. He's got instant speed, and he's got a lot of strength behind him. And to be able to make that pick, that's got to be a really good line of sight by him. And frankly, by the looks of it, he was ready for it.
Yeah, he definitely jumped right into the path of the ball and picked it off. And that's why he's a captain for this Ramapo team, because he leads by example and he makes big plays, backs up his talk.
Looks like it was picked off against number 5, Zach Zachman, the wide receiver, who wasn't able to come down with it.
So we'll see the Ramapo offense out again. It's taken. Handed off to the running back, who's swallowed up maybe after a 3-yard gain.
Looked like number 21, Shane.
Yeah, it looks like Shane Brankleone on the play. So second and about maybe 7. AJ Wingfield hands it off to number 20, Noah Baker, who takes it for a gain, and he's tackled by number 54, Pete Delachai, on the sideline, but it looks like they gained a first down on the play. So Ramapo able to move the chains on the last play. Taken by Wingfield, who fires it downfield to number 27, who's a little over his reach, a little overthrown.
By the way, play won't even count. There was a flag on the play.
Yeah, it looked like he was taking a shot down the field with the flag. So it looks like it's still first down. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left. Wayne Hills definitely needs to change the momentum of this game. They've let up a couple of big plays, and they gave up a big interception. What do you think they need to do to change the momentum of this game, Dylan?
Well, you know, to me, it looks like they're playing a lot of zone. Frankly, they did that against their last opponent. It didn't work well. Showed by the score, 38-0. I want to see what they can do, though. I have a lot of confidence in this team, and I think they can pull out really big plays as long as this team can work together and they can come up with a plan and an idea. And I know that Coach Demikoff absolutely can make that happen.
I agree. He's definitely one of the better coaches at the high school level. Let's see if Jason Modak can get some pressure on the quarterback. It's taken and handed off to the running back, who's taken out of bounds. That's number 21, Shane Brancaleone, who's on the carry. And it's 3rd and 3. Let's see what the Raiders do. They hand it up the middle to their running back, Brank Leone, who's taken down very close to what could be a first down, but looks like it'll be 4th down.
Pretty much 4th and inches.
No, it looks like they might be keeping their offense on the field. Up 7-0, they're able to take the risk. We'll see if the Patriots can stop this 4th down try. So it's handed up the middle to Brank Leone, and he's stopped on 4th down, so it'll be turnover on downs.
Good job by the Wayne Hills defense there. That's exactly what I was saying. As soon as you put pressure on their running back core and their quarterback core, this is exactly what the Hills defense is known for. Putting pressure at the right moment and being able to turn this game around.
That's right. Great job by the Wayne Hills defense to turn the momentum around. Something like this could definitely change the momentum of a game. Definitely a big 4th down stop definitely makes them feel a little better. But looks like they're taking out the chains to see where the ball's spotted. And can't tell now. It looks like, correction, Ramapo actually got the first down by a couple of inches.
Oh, man, those referees are really making me eat my words today. For one thing, I still have confidence in this Wayne Hills defense, and I still think that they'll be able to pull something out here.
Yeah, I definitely have a good feeling on this possession. See if maybe they can make a big play on the ball. Looks like number 6, Ty Jayton, will come into the game for the Raiders, 6'2" receiver.
We saw him make a lot of big plays earlier. Let's see what he can do now.
And AJ Wingfield takes the ball. He throws a screen, and number 20, Noah Baker, takes it. Looks like it will be a first down for them. Ramapo having no trouble at all moving the ball down the field.
Right now with Hills this close, they're pretty much on the 11-yard line right now. I'm hoping they can stop this. I'm hoping they won't make this game a 14-0 decision with 5 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock. I'm really hoping that this Ramapo team won't score right now.
That's right. They definitely need to stop here because it would be very difficult to come back from a 14-0 lead. Although it's a first quarter be very difficult. The ball's taken by the running back, and looks like he got maybe a gain of 1 or 2 yards. That was Shane Brankleone on the carry again. Looks like they've been handling him pretty well. They've been running a lot.
Well, it makes sense. He's gaining a lot of yards. And, hey, if your running back's doing well, what do? You run the ball a little bit more. Maybe you throw in some play action situations there. And, honestly, I'm pretty curious about what this offense is going to do so far.
That's right. And looks like a new player's in the backfield. He takes it. That's number 8, Luke Ragone, who takes it for another touchdown. That was number 5, AJ Wingfield. It looked like it was actually an option play. Couldn't see where the ball was on that play, but the Ramapo Raiders make it a 2-possession game.
Well, hey, they even confused you on that one. Must have been a really good trick play. Quarterback to be able to sneak it in. Good credit to the Ramapo team where credit is due. But I am seriously hoping that this Wayne Hills offense, once they come on the field, is able to score 7 points. Make me feel a little bit more secure here.
That's right. Maybe narrowing the deficit to maybe 1 possession would be good. And it looks like the field goal is good by number 9, Alex DeLeo for Ramapo. So it'll be a 14-0 game with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Well, right now, here's a chance for this Wayne Hills team to come out and redeem themselves. Frankly, I'm hoping they put up 7 points on the board. I really want them to, especially after that. 14-0 against Ramapo don't feel right to me.
That's right. We want to see at least 1 score, maybe even a field goal. As we saw in the game against Ohio, they didn't score any points. Patriots are still looking for their first score of the season.
And, this game is pretty important. This is a big rivalry game. Both of these schools do not like each other at all. Ramapo and Wayne Hills have a long line and a long history against each other, and frankly, I'm hoping Wayne Hills can win. I know they did it last year. I'm hoping they can do it again. And last year they had a lot of comebacks, so let's see if they can make one now.
That's right, the comeback kids of last year. We saw in the championship game. We all know what happened with that comeback. Another rivalry game, but although the stakes aren't so high, we'll see if Wayne Hills can pull back another comeback.
And hopefully, I hope they will.
And DeLeo kicks it off, and looks like it's a little bit short of a kick. Jaron Hayek will take it around the 20, and he's swallowed up right away. Correction, he breaks a tackle. He's still on his feet, and he takes it to about the 35.
Good job by the Hayek man there. Able to break a couple tackles to get some extra yards on what seemed like a really short kick. That's a great field position to start out at. And honestly, speaking of them being able to start something, hey, with that field position, I expect them to get something here.
Yeah, they definitely cut away at least a quarter of the field, so it would be nice to see them take advantage of that and hopefully get some points on the board. With Charles Njoku spread by himself to the left. Ball is taken by Hayek, who hands off to, looks like Michael Joyce. Michael Joyce on the carry. Looks like he got a gain of about 3 yards. Looks like Hayek's getting some calls from the Wayne Hills sideline from Demikoff. Hayek will snap the ball, hand it off to, just kidding, it's an option, and he throws it out to number 6, Nick Alshamus. It looks like they get a first down on the play.
Talk about a guy that the defense was not expecting there. Nick Alshamus able to make a great play there and get open on the option run there for Jaron. Had an open line, be able to get a couple yards, but he was able to make a great throw there to Nick Alshamus to be able to pick up the first down.
That's right, Nick Alshamus, who's the fullback of this team. Interesting to see him get open on a play like that. So Hayek snaps the ball, takes it himself again, but he's taken down in the backfield. Looks like that was number 7 on the Raiders, Michael Connor on the stop.
Well, we saw an example there of what some pretty risky blocking can do, and it looked like pretty much the pocket just collapsed on an instant there.
It did. There's nothing really Hayek could do. He could try to run, but it was a great play by the Ramapo defense right there.
Well, we know what Ramapo's at least known for, and they're known for their heavy and hard-hitting defense.
That's right. And the snap is bobbled by Hayek, but caught by the running back, Joyce. Almost another turnover for Hills.
Talk about slippery hands there. He was lucky that Joyce was able to get the ball and at least get it for a couple of yards. Still 3rd and long. But, I mean, at this level in the game and at this point, to be able to bobble that, which would look to at least be like a fine snap.
Yeah, maybe some a little bit of nerves. It's also a little bit chilly out here, so maybe his hands are getting a little cold out there. We'll see Hayek, who is in the shotgun formation, snaps the ball, rolls out to his left, and he's sacked by number 19. It's a tough break for the Wayne Hills offense, who needed something good to go right for them.
Tough break for Wayne Hills. Tough break for Jaron. Pretty much the pocket collapsing on him. He's been sacked twice in this one run already. Bobbled to play once. Luckily, Michael Joyce was able to pick it up immediately and was able to be on that. But it's tough luck for Jaron, man.
That's right. With JP Lemchek out there to punt. Lucky to see Wayne Hills punt instead of giving up the ball on a fumble in their own territory. Lemchek will take the punt, and it's almost blocked. It's taken. Unlucky bounce, and it's down by number 7 of the Patriots, who's Austin Minogue.
Now we know what has happened so far when this Ramapo offense goes on the field. Frankly, I'm just hoping this does not happen again. As I've kept saying over and over and over again, I will continue to say I have a lot of confidence in this Wayne Hills defense, and I think they'll be able to bring this back.
That's right. Maybe seeing a little more pressure on the quarterback could force the quarterback to throw and see if they can make a pick, make a play on the ball, because they definitely need to make a play on the ball at this point. With just a little over a minute left in the first quarter, 14-0, the Ramapo Raiders in the lead. The ball snapped to number 5, quarterback, who's passed it to number 25, Colin Pohl, but he's taken for a loss. It's a broken screenplay.
Great job by Wayne Hills. As I said, I got a lot of confidence in these guys, especially on the defensive side. And they showed that they deserve my trust right there with a great sight on the screenplay. They were able to shut it down immediately.
And they had Patrick Orapello on number 25, who's one of their captains. The ball is taken by number 21. Shane Brankleone is brought down just a little before the first down marker. It'll be 3rd down and about maybe 4 or 5 yards. Sorry, looks like it'll be about 8 yards. AJ Wingfield takes a snap. He pump fakes. He rolls out and looks like he got the first down. Shook a Wayne Hills defender right before the first down marker.
Looked like he's going to reach for it, and they're going to give it to him. It's first down.
They'll give him the field position, so Ramapo will get a new set of downs.
Wait, hold on. Looks like we got...
And it's actually the end of the first quarter with the Ramapo Green Raiders 14, the Wayne Hill Patriots nothing. We'll see you after this short break.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Right Way Driving School. If you want your child to learn to drive the correct way, then there is only one way, the right way. Right Way Driving School, where safety is always our #1 concern.
All right, everyone, and welcome back to this Wayne Hills Ramapo football game here in Ramapo. Wayne Hills away here, and right now the score 14-0 in Ramapo favor. Now, Jared, so far we've seen a lot in this game. What do you think is going to happen here?
I'd like to see Wayne Hills make a stop right here on the Ramapo Raiders. They've had complete momentum in this game. They haven't gotten any lucky breaks.
All right, here comes the snap. AJ takes the ball. He's looking for a pass. He's going to move out to the right. He's going to run it. Running up the right side of the field, and is tackled and brought down. Flag on the play, though. Let's see what the foul was.
Looks like Jason Modak's pulling at his jersey. It looks like his shoulder pad came out, so it could be a hold on the Raiders.
Now, although it was a penalty, great job by AJ to be able to see that side of the field and be able to make that run. I ain't rooting for the guy, but I mean, he's making a lot of good plays here.
Yeah, he's definitely been Ramapo's best player. He's been making excellent throws, and when there's no one open, he's been running down the field. Seems like every single play.
All right, flag is taken off the field. It is 1st and 10. And Ramapo is lining up again to make their attempt to be able to get in the Wayne Hills end zone. All right, AJ calls the snap. Received. Takes it, keeps it though. He's running up the middle of the field. It's an open field. Running down the right side now. He's going for it. And it is a touchdown for Ramapo. AJ Wingfield with pretty much a 60-yard running touchdown by the quarterback.
It seemed like nobody came close to touching it. He just turned on the jets and he just ran all the way down the field.
He beat almost everyone on the Wayne Hills team, including Zach Zachman, who was playing at safety. He was really the only guy that was close enough to get him, but wasn't able to get him in time.
Looks like it's coming back, actually.
In fact, there is a flag on the field. There was a foul. It might actually be coming back.
Yeah, it's definitely coming back. I saw the referee pick up the yellow flag. Lucky break for Hills, tough break for Ramapo.
Oh man, really lucky break there. That would have put Ramapo way ahead of Wayne Hills and probably would have put a lot of tension on Wayne Hills to be able to win this game. They would have really needed to come out with a really great comeback here.
Yeah, it'd definitely be harder to come back from a 3-possession game where it seems like they could have nothing going right on either side of the ball.
Of course, the great Wayne Hills fans and cheerleaders here are all getting riled up, waiting for their team to win.
Yeah, the
Frankly, I can't wait for it either.
12th P out in full force, Ramapo Field, actually in Wyckoff, not too far from Wayne, so a lot of fan base here.
Wingfield has the pass, looking for an opening, moving out to the right, makes the pass, and looks like the catch is received on the right side. Quickly taken down, though, for no gain. Looks to be about 2nd and short. Looks like it was caught by number 21, Shane Brancleone there, or at least as far as I can see.
Second down and maybe 4 yards.
AJ takes the snap, fake handoff, runs it out the middle. Yet again, gets a lot of yardage here, but luckily is taken down before he can get that far in. And this will be a reset of the downs. It's 1st down.
He completely ran over that one Wayne Hills linebacker.
Almost did. Luckily, he was able to drag him down with him. Probably could have turned into a lot of yards if that didn't happen. And luckily, Wayne Hills wasn't able to let that happen. Unfortunately, though, still turns into 1st down. AJ lining up for the snap. Takes it. Hands it off to number 21. Tries to make a good run here, but is quickly taken down by Wayne Hills. Number 21, Shane Barcleone.
Yeah, he's taken down for not too great of a gain. Looks like the 12 Patriots busting out the baby powder.
It is wet out. Of course, the fans here are always excited. 2nd and 8 right now. Looks like AJ's going to be taking another snap here. Let's see if it's going to be a run or a pass or even a quarterback sneak option. Takes the snap, hands it off to number 21, rushing down the left side of the field. Stiff arms one, gets into contact with 3 Wayne Hills players and is taken out for looks like about 3rd and 5. Shane really driving the Ramapo offense this time.
Yeah, it seems like AJ and Shane have both been the main engines of this Ramapo offense that seems like can't be stopped at the moment.
Almost, but I got a lot of faith in this Wayne Hills team, and let's see what they can do. AJ takes the snap, looking for a pass, fires it out. Middle of the field, that's going to be a first down. Taken in by number 14, Alec Ingenito.
Yeah, they seem to be spreading the ball out a little more now between all the receivers.
Well, you can't always go to Shane on the same play. You always got to throw a little bit of a bone in there to some of your other receivers and really put this defense into question mode on who's going to get the ball next.
Yeah, they've definitely been throwing in some options.
AJ takes a snap, fake handoff, runs the option over the middle, comes into contact with some Wayne Hills players, stays up, and is taken into the end zone. Is it a touchdown? Refs moving in to look. And it is not a touchdown.
Looks like
it's going to be on the 2nd yard line. Very close to the end zone, though.
That's right. He looks like he was brought down right about the 1 or the 2 yard line. So looks like they'll probably be able to punch it in here unless Wayne Hills makes a big defensive stand.
AJ takes the handoff, keeps it, and runs it in for a touchdown. AJ Wingfield, quarterback, rushing in for a touchdown on what looked to be just a punch out, making this game 20-0 with them only needing to kick the field goal to make it 21-0. Now this is surprising. I at least wasn't expecting this. 21-0 already in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, you would think that Hills would be able to put some points on the board, if not be winning, because it seems like in years past they've really owned the rivalry, but tonight it looks like it's been a different story.
Ramapo lining up here with Alex DeLeo lining up to make the kick. It's snapped, and the kick is good.
DeLeo is a perfect 3 of 3 on the night.
And now finally on this cold day, 8 minutes, 31 seconds on the clock. The Wayne Hills offense is going to be coming on, led by Jaron Hayek, the wide receiver playing quarterback.
That's right. We'll see how he fares on this drive. And if the Patriots can't get anything going, it should be interesting to see if they still keep him at quarterback, maybe put him at wide receiver to get a little jolt at that position, because I don't think I've seen any action from any of the Wayne Hills wide receivers.
Well, right now, Jaron Hayek is also back to receive the kick, along with number 42, Kevin Casparo. Of course, making the Ramapo kick is again number 9, Alex DeLeo, who so far has shown that he's not able to kick it all the way down the field, usually about the 10. So let's see what field position Hills will be able to get here on this kickoff.
Hopefully they get maybe to about the 30 or 35 yard line.
Here's the kick. It's long and hard, and it's all the way back into the end zone. And this is going to be set about the 20 to 25 yard line. Well, I was saying it was going to be up and high around the 10. Turns out I was wrong, and he kicked it straight into the end zone to be able to shut out this Wayne Hills defense from getting any more yards.
Yeah, it's not very often you see a touchback at the high school level. Most kickers can't really kick it that far.
Pretty rare in high school football, but hey, he was able to make it in one way, and frankly, I won't doubt him making it again later. Taking a little bit of time here as Ramapo is attempting to clear a ball from the field. And sure enough, we will get this game straight on the way. 8 minutes, 31 seconds on the clock. Ramapo, 21-0. Here's Jaron taking the snap. Fakes a handoff, runs an option. He's broken. And it takes 2 Ramapo men to take Jaron down, getting a lot of yards, including a first down for Wayne Hill's offense.
Nice job by him. He faked the handoff and went all the way up the left side. Good run for him. Probably his best of the night so far.
Hey, he's giving Ramapo a taste of its own medicine running the option there.
For sure. We've seen a lot of option play from both teams so far.
Jaron takes a snap, hands it off. Runner down the middle, tries to slam through, trips up, but still makes it a first down at about the 48-yard line. Great showing here by the Wayne Hills offense. Looks like they were really able to turn it around now. We may even be able to see them score here, and I'm really hoping they do. 2 wide receivers out wide to the right. Jaron takes a snap, fakes a handoff, option run, and isn't able to get very far. Looks like only a run for 3. And making this 2nd and 7. Looks like Wayne Hills is really starting to run the ball here, which if you actually look back at some of their past games, especially in the finals, all of them being down in the first 3 quarters and coming back in the end, looks like this might actually be able to turn out into one of the better stories. Man moving, Jaron takes a snap. There are flags out on the field.
It's like Njoku jumped.
Yep, Charles Njoku jumped on the play, and it will be taken back 5 yards. And it is going to turn into a 2nd and long situation, and not one that I wanted for this Wayne Hills offense.
That's right, could avoid every single penalty and mishap possible to get back in this game.
Hills and Ramapo back to lining up. Jaron looks for the snap, calls it, fakes the hands off. It's a pass, looking for space, throws it to Njoku, who catches it, is able to muscle through some players on Ramapo's side, and is able to take it for a first down. An 11-yard passing play where Njoku was able to create some space, and with Jaron Hicks to be able to avoid tacklers definitely coming after him over there.
Nice job on the play by Njoku. He got the catch maybe a little short of the first down yard line, and he worked at it and got the first down. Nice effort by him there.
Hey man, caught it where it would have been 5 yards to get it to a first down, then turned it into a first down. I'll take it. Jaron looking for the snap, calls it, fakes the handoff. Jaron looking to roll out to the left, chucks it down, caught by number 5, Zach Zachman. Able to make a great play for Wayne Hills. Jaron looking to roll out to the left there and was getting swarmed, but was able to make a really good pass to Zach Zachman.
A little swagger on the play there by Hayek. A little jump throw.
A little bit of a throwback, as I like to say, to Denatri Poe, and he was able to make that jumping throw to make a touchdown. He's not even a quarterback, he's a defensive tackle in the pro leagues. I was able to make that. Jaron takes the snap, looking back, got the blitz, is caught by number 3, and is taken down. Anthony Puntalillo able to come in there and be able to make a great catch with Jaron being blitzed heavily there.
We've seen 3 straight plays where Wayne Hills has completed their passes. See, I think this is a pretty positive trend so far.
Great job by Wayne Hills here, driving down the field, and is able to really come back right now. I'm hoping that they'll be able to score. And it looks like so is every fan of Wayne Hills as they're on their feet. Jaron calls for the snap, takes it. Oh, for a pass, moves around the blitz, tosses it. It's caught by Zach Zachman and is tackled down with a great pass there. And again, Jaron Hick is able to avoid the tacklers coming in for the sack and is able to make another pass out to Zach Zachman for great yardage. And right now, it's 2nd and 2.
What I noticed that Hayek, he hasn't really seemed comfortable in the pocket. Just seeing him moving around, he's been able to make some time for himself to complete the pass.
Well, then again, the wide receiver at quarterback, he's definitely going to be very mobile. Takes a snap, hands it off, down the middle, and is taken down short. Is it going to be the first down, though? And it is. First down run by number 31, Michael Joyce. Great job by Michael to be able to bring it in there.
That's right, and it'll be, looks like first down again.
Oh yeah, it's going to be first down, and they're in the red zone right now. They can score here pretty easily, and we've seen them do it quite a bit. Jaron calls for the snap, takes it. He's taking it for the option, runs it over, and does not get into the end zone, but does get a gain. Good job by Jaron to be able to see the running lane there. Was shut down pretty quickly, but at this point, we'll take any kind of yardage. Zachman coming off the field for number 13, Dario Cerny, finally coming onto the field here. And he's a pretty big man on this team, captain for the Wayne Hills offense, and is pretty important to this team and is a big leader.
Oh, for sure. Looks like there'll be a whistle on the play.
And looks like it is a timeout for Wayne Hills. So Jared, so far with this Wayne Hills offense, we've seen a completely different offense. So far this quarter, 4 minutes, 3 seconds left in the second quarter. Still 21-0, but they've been able to drive down the field in almost a way that we've not seen yet. And they've been able to do it in only this moment. Why couldn't they do this earlier?
Because we have not really seen much of a passing game. When they have tried to pass, it's been down the field, and really nothing has happened because Hayek hasn't had enough time to throw. We see kind of a West Coast style offense where it's short passes. It's been excellent. They've been really good at it so far. Maybe that could be their bread and butter this season.
Hey, well, you know what? Short passes that turn into first downs, that's fine with me.
We'll see if they stick with that short pass approach or if they try to run it a little more. Now they're in the red zone for the first time tonight.
Well, Dario Cerny and Zach Zachman both coming off the field. Evanis Njoku staying on and is wide right here. Lone receiver out there.
I think he meant Charles.
It looks like sorry, Charles Njoku. I'm talking about his brother. Ball's handed off to number 31 and is able to take it in for a touchdown for Wayne Hills. Joyce able to take it in for an amazing rushing touchdown there. They soared the box up and they were able to push straight through the Ramapo defense. Great job by Joyce.
Yeah, Michael Joyce, first touchdown for Hills this season. Able to put Hills on the board and cut it down to a 2-possession game.
21-6, and right now we see Dario Cerny coming on to make the field goal. There's the snap placed, and it is good. Dario Cerny able to make the field goal to make this game 21-7. 3 minutes, 59 seconds left on the clock in the second quarter. And right now it looks like we are seeing a completely different Wayne Hills offense.
Oh, for sure. We see that they kind of found what they're good at. They see that they're good at short passes and running it in short yard line positions, and see if they can take that approach into the rest of the game. Hopefully get some defensive stops.
Now, one of the big things for me here is this Wayne Hills defense. I want to see if they're able to make almost the exact same adjustments that their Wayne Hills offense did and really try to turn this game around.
That's right. Maybe we can see a little more differently designed blitzes. We see that the front seven, they haven't really gotten much pressure on the quarterback. Maybe do some other type of blitz. Maybe put a safety or cornerback blitz in there.
Maybe not even a blitz, just maybe some different kind of coverage. Now this Wayne Hills team, last couple of plays, they have been playing the zone. I wonder if they're going to switch it up to man and start pressing these receivers. I kind of want to see that happen just to see what happens with these receivers and see if they're going to crack under the pressure. But right now, if they can change what they're doing just a tiny bit and is able to make some great plays, frankly, I'll be very happy with that. And right now, Dario Cierney coming on for the kickoff and is going to give it away to this Ramapo kickoff receiving team. Here's the kick. Seems kind of short, out to the 10. Is able to receive it nicely, taking it out, and is coming down the field, able to stiff arm 1, 2 players, and is running down the middle of the field, and able to be taken down around what looks like to be the 33-yard line.
It looks like the ball came out on the play. It looked like the player was down.
Player was taken down eventually. Ball actually set out along the 37-yard line. My mistake, but that is a really good setup for this Ramapo offense, and I hope that doesn't have a negative effect on this Wayne Hills defense.
That's right. Excellent. Great field position for Ramapo. It's not really good for Hills defense. They only have a couple of big plays that get let up.
Wayne Hills defense lining up. AJ back in the quarterback position. Takes a snap, hands it off. It's a run to the outside, looking for space. There's a flag on the play, and taken down with what looked like minimal gain. Although there is a flag on the play. And I wonder who the call is going to be against.
Looks like it could have been a hold on the Raiders. Looks like it will be a hold, so the Raiders will be backed up a few yards.
Now backed up 5 yards. They're going to be in 1st and long. Now they're in a better field position. Looks like they're fielded out along the 45-yard line. Better position than what they were in originally. Let's see what the Wayne Hills can do here. AJ calls the snap, takes it. Looking for a pass. He's going to move through the middle, makes a nice pass. Received up the field for a great reception. Number 6, Ty Jayton, and is able to make a great reception, a great catch in the middle of the field, right above our linebacker core.
Yeah, great concentration. The ball was a little overthrown. He reached up for the ball and brought it in. Very nice play by that guy.
Ty is somebody we've seen a little bit in this game and has definitely been coming out as a great player along with AJ and Shane here on this game. Let's see what he's able to do in the rest of this game. AJ lining up, calls for the snap. Hands it off, run down the middle of the field, is breaking tackles left and right. And it's going to be a 1st down at what looks like around the 9-yard line. Inside the red zone here against Wayne Hills.
It would have been better to stop Ramapo, maybe get time for one more possession. With only 2 minutes and 47 seconds left, whatever time is taken off the clock here by Ramapo, they're not really going to have enough time to make another attempt at a score.
The run taken in by Luke Ragon. The reception. Great job there by him to be able to get open in that field. AJ lining up, takes the snap, hands it off to Luke again, and is taken down fairly quickly from where he stands, and looks like it's going to be 2nd and 9. Good job here by this Ramapo offense so far. They got in a really good space position, and looks like the holding call didn't even stop them at all, just came through and almost trucked through this Wayne Hills defense. I really want them to improve, especially with 12 minutes, 10 seconds on the clock in the 2nd quarter. We are winding this quarter down, and it is going fast. AJ lines up, takes the snap, handoff to number 21, and is shut down again right before he gets really any yardage, and it is going to be, by the looks of it, 3rd and 6. Taken in by number 21, Shane Brancelone. Again, we see Shane with another good run here. Lucky enough for us, he was shut down right before he can get any big yards, but we know he's got the potential to do something great. Hopefully this defense can really shut him down here, though.
Yeah, it would be a big stop here because then they would limit them to either a field goal or nothing at all.
AJ lines up on the play.
I don't think there's anything in there.
A little bit jumpy on the defensive line there, and it looks like the refs are going to call it. And never mind, a minute 4 on the clock with never mind, Wayne Hills calling the timeout there. So far we've seen this Wayne Hills defense really do one thing, and that's not able to stop this Ramapo offense.
That's right. I don't think they've gone a single drive without scoring. Every single time they've had the ball, they've scored. So see if this possession could be a little bit of a change.
I hope it is. I mean, right now, if this Wayne Hills defense is able to improve, we are going to see a drastic change in the outcome of this game. Frankly, that's what I'm hoping for. I want to see this Wayne Hills team just as much as the next guy. But if this Wayne Hills defense doesn't improve, I'm sort of afraid that Ramapo is just going to keep ramping up the score. They've got 1 minute and 4 seconds to do it. They're only on 3rd and looks like 6, so let's see what they're able to do here. Both teams coming back into the field now. AJ lining up in the quarterback position. Takes a snap. Looking for the pass. Looks out to the right. Throws it high in the air. And it is intercepted by Wayne Hills. Great job there by Wayne Hills in the defensive coverage.
Thank you.
Number 42, Justin Vorbuth, able to come down with the pick there just in time. Looked like a high fly ball into the right side of the field, right in the end zone there. Could have been a touchdown play, but Vorbuth changed all of that by picking it off at just the right moment.
That was a great play. It looked like they were going for a fade. Instead, a Wayne Hills player came down with the ball. This is exactly what I was talking about when they needed a change.
Right now, the Wayne Hills offense back on the field. Jaron Hayek calls for the ball, hands it off, going out on the left side of the field, and is taken down pretty early on.
The clock ticking down. It would be interesting to see if they try to go aggressive here, or they just wait for the quarter to be over.
Well, 40 seconds left. And the clock's still winding down in the second quarter. The ball on the 21st yard line. I don't know if they're going to go deep here. They might. But it looks like Wayne Hills is still talking it over with the coaching, seeing what they can do.
Not a lot of time
Here's
left.
the snap. Jaron takes it, hands it off. Cuts down the middle of the field and is taken down with 10 seconds on the clock. And unless Wayne Hills can rush it here, that will be the end. Never mind, that is not going to be the end because that is first down. Are they going to do something here? Doesn't look like it as the clock winds down for halftime. And in this game, 21-7, Ramapo still in the lead, but Wayne Hills was able to change a lot of things on offense and was able to come out here pretty effectively and be able to try to change the tide of this game, especially with that interception in the backfield.
I definitely think that interception could be a game changer because that's really the first big stop of the night against Ramapo. So let's see if that carries into the second half of the game.
Man, I hope it does with the third quarter winding up and coming along soon. We see both teams exiting the field. So anyway, Jared, what were some big things you really picked up from this Wayne Hills team?
I picked up that this season we're really going to see a lot of short passes and a lot of runs from this offense. It's going to be a West Coast style offense. That's really what they've been excelling at. Not only that, we see that Jaron Hayek, unlike Brendan Devera last year, who was pretty mobile, I think that Hayek's even more mobile, so we can see a lot more action from the quarterback spot in terms of rushing. In the defense, we saw that they've given up a lot of big plays. We haven't really seen a lot of good from them, but that one interception we have seen, that was pretty good.
Absolutely, that one interception was great. And right now I'm really relying on this Wayne Hills defense to be able to shut down this Ramapo team for the rest of this game. And right now we are going to go into break. Quarter number 3 will be coming up soon on Wayne Hills TV. This is Dylan Oren King signing off for now.
Welcome back to the Wayne Hills football game against the Ramapo Green Raiders. I'm Jared Pohl alongside Dylan Oren King. Here's the third quarter.
Now I'm expecting a lot from this Wayne Hills team, especially this defense coming back on the field. I want to see them take over this Ramapo offense. I want to see them destroyed, all right? I want to see the coverage so tight that no receiver is going to be able to catch anything, and no running back is going to be able to get through our defensive line.
I like to see that too. Maybe Coach Demikoff was saying a similar such thing in the locker room.
I know Demikoff, and I know that in this situation, he's going to go ham on those players. And I know for one thing, they heard it quite a bit in that locker room. But right now, this is what matters. This game is what truly matters. Not what happens in the locker room, what happens out here. And I'm really hoping that they're able to turn this game around.
Me too. Let's see what will happen next part of this game. I think that Wayne Hills kind of figured out what is working for them and what is not working. We'll see if they stick with what's working.
Well, we saw what was working. As you called out, they were trying to use some kind of West Coast offense. You know, a lot of short passes that go for long yards and are trying to really push this defense against Ramapo. And with defense, we're seeing a lot of zone coverage here. I'm hoping that they're able to turn it around because it looks like the zone isn't exactly working against the Ramapo run game. And I'm really hoping that they're able to change that.
There's not enough of reaction time because with the option going on, even us, we're not even like blocked by people on the field. It's very hard to see who has the ball. So I think if they play man on man, every man's accountable for another person, and I think that they'll be able to stop the ball a little better.
Now, of course, there are some risks to playing man-on-man, especially if one specific receiver is able to beat a specific cornerback. But there's huge payoff if it works, and frankly, it seems like a very valid option to me right now.
I mean, what they were doing in the beginning of the game, that definitely was not working. So at this point, down by 2 possessions, they kind of need to take some risks in order to get back in the game.
Absolutely, and right now, we're coming close. We're at the middle of the game right now. We're heading on to the end. I want to see this game turn around, and I want to see it at least end with a Wayne Hills win, whether it be by 1 point, 3 points, 7 points, however many points. I want to see a Wayne Hills win.
Right, and we'll see if they can carry this momentum as both teams take the field. And it looks like that's Jaron Hayek, the quarterback, as well as number 42, who is Kevin Caspero, to return for the Patriots.
We've already seen Jaron Herrick return a lot of these good kicks. And frankly, last time we really saw one, it actually went for a touchback, which is pretty rare in high school sports, but it is something you see. We'll put them at the 20, but we've also seen this guy who's been kicking it send a lot of short balls that land at the 10. So let's see what happens.
Oh, for sure. And Alex DeLeo kicks the ball off. Looks like it's going to be grabbed by Hayek. Takes it up the middle, veers off to the left. He takes it, hits a man, and he's still on his feet. And he's being held, tackled from behind by number 20, Noah Baker. Great effort by Hayek on the play there.
You look at Hayek moving out to the left side of the field, getting a good run in. He really wants to see this game turn around. You can even see it after the game. He spiked the ball down, started yelling, started hollering. He's really getting into this right now, and frankly, I think he can turn this game around. I got some confidence in him.
He's definitely pumped up, got a little more confidence after the first half, started to do better, so we'll see what happens next half of the game. So Hayek back take the snap. There will be a whistle, though. Looks like there might be something wrong with the chains. Anyways, Dylan, what player do you think on Hills is the key to coming back into this game?
Frankly, in situations like this, I'm remembering the running back core. They've been able to turn games around.
I agree, and the ball snapped by Hayek. It's taken by the running back, Michael Joyce. Gets maybe a gain of 4 on the play.
Well, 2nd and 6, and pretty much as I was saying, I'm relying on this running back core And pretty much every game last year where Hills was losing and came back, the running back core started this game up again and started the offense up again. I'm hoping they're going to rely on those running backs to start this game.
I agree, Dylan. And the ball snapped by Hayek, who gives it off to Joyce. Takes it again up the center of the field. Looks like he gets a first down.
Michael Joyce, my man, coming back in and is really getting this offense moving here. Already a first down with only pretty much a minute off the clock already. And already we see this offense marching down the field.
I agree, Dylan. I really like what I see from the Wayne Hills offense so far. Nice blend of runs to begin with. We'll see if Coach Demikoff decides to switch up with the conservative gameplay. Maybe take a shot down the field in the next couple of plays. And the ball is snapped by Hayek, who takes it himself. Skips a tackler. Another goes down the field. Wide open lane. The pylon. Touchdown! Jaron Hayek. What a play by the quarterback.
Take a look at that. Giving something of his own to the Ramapo side with the quarterback rushing in for a touchdown. Great job by Jaron, able to take it pretty much all the way.
Yeah, great concentration by him. He skips a tackle at the beginning, misses another one, and then he goes in, enough speed down the sideline to make the score.
Wide receiver play and running back, showing off the speed there. With Dario Cerny on the field, ready to take this kick.
And Cerny kicks it in. Line drive kick through the uprights. They'll make it a one-possession game, 21-14.
Hey, now something to look back on. Michael Joyce actually did a really good job in that specific play, because if you watched and paid attention, you saw him moving out to the side that Jaron was going to rush down. And you actually see him about midway, about the 20-yard line, making a really good block against a Ramapo defender to be able to really open up that side to Jaron.
Yeah, blocks like those, they really go unnoticed in a game, especially a high school game, but we discovered that, we saw that, and good job by Michael Joyce. That definitely was a key factor in the touchdown right there.
Just proving my point every second with him on that field. And frankly, I'm excited. I want to see this team win. And it looks like the rest of the fans want to see this team win too.
So it looks like Cerny is going to be taking the kickoff. Back to return for the Raiders. The running back, number 21, Shane Barkleone, alongside number 27.
Now, pay attention to number 21, Shane. We've seen him a lot so far. I wonder how he's going to do now in the second half.
And Cerny takes the kickoff. It's a line drive. And a bobble is taken by Barkleone. Takes up the center. And he's taken down immediately around the 20-yard line. So great job by the Wayne Hills return team.
And guess who made that tackle? None other than Lundrum. Great job on him to be able to sweep the legs of the returner Shane and be able to make that tackle. And what is a pretty good field position for Wayne Hills here. If they get an interception or even force a couple sacks and force this team back, frankly, I think they have a really good chance of taking this game away.
Oh yeah, definitely. If they get a turnover here, they totally have a lot of momentum now, if not the momentum of the game. I think one crucial mistake by Ramapo could be resulting in a Wayne Hills score. Oh, and look at that, a fumble, and looks like it's recovered by the quarterback, AJ, but he's right around his one.
Looked like a critical error for the Ramapo center as the ball is going to be sent all the way back. Wayne Hills in a great position here to be able to get a safety or even force a critical mistake on the quarterback and be able to get a really good turnover here.
Yeah, it seems like everyone is into the game. The 12th Patriot right now is going nuts.
So the players on the sideline trying to rally the crowd here, get everyone just a little bit more excited.
Let's see if Patriots could make a safety on the play. And AJ snaps the ball. He throws it in a little short for the intended receiver, number 27.
Now you look at a Wayne Hill still sending a four-man blitz, but it looks like their corners are beginning to pressure their wide receivers a little bit more. And by the looks of it, the blitz forced AJ to throw it down in the dirt.
That's right. He really did not have a lot of time on that play, so he was forced to throw it into the dirt right before his receiver. So now it looks like it's about 3rd and long. Snapped and a safety! Wayne Hill's defensive line gets into the end zone and sacks the quarterback.
Great job by Wayne Hills there. Great job. Number 57, Jason Modak, able to make a great safety there.
Yeah, it looks like he combined with number 54, Pete Delichai. Those are 2 captains.
Great job by those 2. Looks like I pretty much called it. This Wayne Hills defense came out and turned things around immediately. Being able to get a safety, making this a 21-16 game, that's crucial to winning this.
Yeah, those extra 2 points, if Wayne Hills can capitalize, they get the punt after the safety. If they get the ball and score, they'll be up by 2. That's crazy, going into halftime, down by 2 possessions. Now we're looking at maybe even a Wayne Hills lead if they capitalize off of this safety.
Wayne Hills lead, we might be looking at a Wayne Hills comeback yet again. The comeback kids are out on the field today, and they are ready and raring to win this game.
Yeah, we've seen 2 very strong defensive possessions from the Patriots, so see if they can keep up this defensive excellence into the rest of the game.
And we see yet again the Wayne Hills bench rallying the crowd, led by Jojo Mangelli, injured running back number 2. Hopefully he'll be able to get into the varsity squad sometime later this season. But he's a great running back with a lot of speed and a lot of power behind him. And really, I'm looking forward to when he's able to come back.
And it's great to see, even though he can't make an impact on the field at the moment because of his injury, he's making a definite impact off the field. He's definitely getting the crowd and the sideline into the game. Nice job by him. And Alex DeLeo will be punting the ball. And it's a short punt. Wobbles to the sideline. And looks like Patriots have the ball around the 35-yard line. Pretty decent starting field position, and there was a flag on the play, actually. See what the refs have to say about the flag on the play. Looks like Coach Demikoff is conferencing with the refs at the moment.
And actually what happened was that the ball went out of bounds, which is a foul, and it's going to move this Wayne Hills team up a couple more yards just to get in there and give them a really good position to be able to score on this drive.
Yeah, every single yard is definitely going to help. And see if Wayne Hills can take the momentum they have and put another score on the board.
Cheerleaders are nuts.
Okay.
It looks like they're just going to move the ball further and further and further into Ramapo territory, setting up at Ramapo's own 40-yard line, which means they only got 40 yards to go to the end zone and score and take over this game.
That's right, Dylan. Let's see if they can make those 40 yards, make that trek into the end zone. Hayek snaps the ball. He goes up the middle, takes it himself, skips 2 tacklers down the field. Hayek dragged out of bounds. Another big gain for the quarterback.
Really nice run there by Jaron Hayek, able to take it down the left side. Looks like he was just able to sneak past that opening, got past 2 defenders with a great burst of speed. Unluckily, he was taken out on the around the end of his run there, but still, that was great to be able to put on a show there. Really gained some good yards.
For sure. Wonder what happened to the Ramapo defense. They seem to have his number at the beginning of the game. Snapped, and Joyce takes the carry, and looks like he's going to be swallowed up. And the ball comes loose, but looks like Joyce was down.
Looks like it all came down to blocking there. Joyce has been known to bring out some big runs, and he's done it so far. Beginning of this third quarter, he broke out some really good runs and broke out some really good blocks, but it just looked like it came down to some blocking technicals there.
Yeah, can't always take it to the house on every single play, but nice job there by both teams.
Man, I wish he could.
Me too. Definitely be an interesting game. Ball's taken by Hayek. Fakes it to the running back. He takes it himself, and it takes two different Ramapo defenders to bring him to the ground.
Yet again, good eyesight there from Jared to be able to see the hole and make the play. Looks like to be about 3rd and 4. If they can make it here and convert this into a first down, I'm very confident they can take this game.
For sure. Let's see if they could convert. I think they're actually in Dario Cerny's field goal range, even if they are not able to get a first down here. We've seen him make some pretty long field goals last season.
Absolutely. In fact, at one point, I think we saw him make a field goal around or even over the 40-yard line. And that was a pretty rare play, but we've seen him make some really good kicks here.
Yeah, not a lot of good kickers at the high school level, so it's definitely good for Hills to have a good kicker. And it looks like Joyce will take the carry for only a couple of yards. I don't think they got the 4th down.
No, they didn't. It's going to be 4th and 2 here. But in the field position that they're in, Wayne Hills might actually be willing to take a chance here.
Yeah, it looks like the coaches are saying, stay in, guys. You're going for this 4th down. It looks like the Stars will stay out and try to convert on this 4th down. This could be a pivotal play.
Well, you got to risk it all to win a game of football. And even if they don't convert, they'll still be in a good field position defensively.
That's right. We'll see if this risk pays off. They hand it off to Joyce, who looks like he might have gotten the first. And they do get the first down. Nice job by Joyce.
Good job by Joyce there to be able to shake off 2 defenders and able to extend his arm to be able to get the first down.
What do you think of the aggressive play calling by Coach Demikoff?
Hey, if it's winning, keep it going.
I agree. Hills is definitely winning in the momentum battle at the moment, so great call by Coach Demikoff there. Extend this drive. So Hayek back with Joyce split out right. Looks like Hayek will take it himself. Picks up maybe a yard or 2.
Looks like they tried to go with another quarterback option there, and looks like that one didn't work out as successful as some past ones have, but I've got some pretty good confidence in this offense right now, and I think they're going to be able to pull something out really special soon.
Me too. I'd like to see them get Njoku involved. He's the tallest player out there. Maybe throw a fade to him. I'd like to see them do that. And Hayek will snap the ball, go out to the right, pass it to Njoku. And although it's not a fade, he does get a reception really close to the goal line.
Good job by Njoku to be able to get open on that pass. You see the whole O-line shifting to the left to be able to cover Jaron as he's moving to the left.
And it appears to be 1st and goal for the Patriots, who are suddenly 1 touchdown away from a lead.
Hey, good job by the offense to be able to change up their rhythm here and be able to take control of this game.
This ball snap, they hand it off to Joyce, who skips a tackler and is in the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the night. Nice job by Michael Joyce, and suddenly the score is 22-21 in Wayne Hills' favor.
Great job by Michael Joyce there, being able to just pound the rock and be able to get the football in the end zone. And that put Hills up by 1 point. And it may only be 1 point, but that's all we needed to take this game.
That's right, and with only a 1-point lead, it should be interesting if they want to go for 2 points. I think that would be the smart decision here. Looks like they have the kicking team out anyways, though.
Now, Dario hasn't missed a field goal yet. I don't think he's going to miss this one.
And Dario kicks it, and it is good. So it is 23-21, and Wayne Hills is on top for the first time in this game.
And it's about time. I wanted this team to win, and right now they're really showing the capability to be able to change their offense, change their defense, and adjust to the opposite team. This is exactly what we've seen in the past season with them changing up formations, plays, offense, defensive styles, and be able to take control of a game just as efficiently as they have here.
That's right, Dylan. Even though the Patriots lost a lot of their key players last year, the two older Hayek brothers, they lost DeVera, their quarterback. They lost plenty of other players. It looks like this team, a lot of the holdovers from last season, they still have that clutch gene, and we saw it come into play here. So 6 minutes left. Dario Cerny about to kick off to the Ramapo Raiders, who seemingly have not gotten anything done second half. I don't think they've gotten anything to go their way.
No, they really haven't, and frankly, I don't know what's going on with them. I think they can't, or at least they aren't adjusting to the Wayne Hills adjustments that they've already made.
I agree, and Dario kicks the ball off. It's a deep kick. Nice kick by him. Gets inside the 10. Returned by 21, the running back. He breaks a tackle, and he has a wide open lane. Nice open field tackle by number 15 of the Patriots. That's Patrick Orapello. Nice job by him to prevent what could have been a return.
Good job by Orapello there to be able to stop that. That looked really risky, frankly. I was afraid that they were going to score for a second and be able to take this game back. Luckily enough, we were able to get in there and stop them just in time.
Yeah, good tackle by him. A possible return touchdown by Ramapo would probably be deflating to the Patriots, and any momentum they might have had could be lost. And it looks like there were some penalties on the play. They issued some sideline warnings. And it looks like we'll see the ball spotted at the Patriots 40.
With Ramapo's offense coming back on the field, and they're set on Wayne Hills' 40, I want to see them get shut down so badly.
That's right. It would be interesting to see that happen and exciting. So the quarterback, AJ, takes the ball himself up the middle, and he's tripped up. Gets a gain of maybe 4.
Good job by the defense to trip up the quarterback there. Frankly, if they didn't, that's almost an open field run for a touchdown.
Right, and that would not be good for the Patriots, so nice stop by them. Interesting, Ramapo has been running a full house set with 2 backs along both sides of the quarterback. The snap by AJ, a high snap. He takes it himself, and he fights his way. Many Patriots in the huddle. Looks like he's going to be just short of the first down marker, and it'll be 3rd down and short.
Pretty lucky there that no players on either side of the ball were injured in that. That was a pretty big pileup.
Right, you don't want to see pileups like that because always some sort of injury with people trying to grab the ball, just bodies on top of each other. So AJ Wingfield, snap, and looks like there's going to be a flag on the play. Looks like Wayne Hills, looks like they're clapping, so it looks like it'll be offsides against the offense.
Little bit of uncoordination there, which resulted in the penalty. Good for Wayne Hills, pretty bad for Ramapo.
That's right, they couldn't have afforded a break like that. 3rd and short is now 3rd and long. We'll see if the Wayne Hills defense could block them. So AJ Wingfield back with his running back, Shane Barkleone, to his right. High snap again, it's bobbled. He goes out to his right, and he makes a throw, and he's hit so hard. Wow, that was a nice hit.
Anthony Puntalillo there on the heavy hit to the running back Shane after he made the catch. I'm surprised he didn't drop it. That looked like pretty much he put all of his weight into that hit.
Yeah, it looks like actually it's going to be 4th down. Puntalillo definitely put everything in him into that hit. Not sure. Looks like Grandpa actually called a timeout. Should be interesting to see if they're going to go for it on 4th down or if they're going to punt it.
Most likely to me, it looks like a 4th and 2. I think they're going to go for it, and it looks like they're going to do that. I would take the risk, but frankly, I'm hoping it fails.
We'll see what happens with the Wayne Hills defense looking pretty stout. So the ball snapped and the carry, and looks like it's short, but we can't tell. Let's see what will happen. Looks like first down Ramapo. Tough break for Hills, but there's still plenty of field.
Yeah, still plenty of field to go, but hope they didn't get that one.
A.J. Wingfield hands the ball off to his running back, who's brought down immediately. Saw Jason Modak and Mike Saccone combine on that tackle.
Good job by both of them to be able to close the pocket that quickly. And definitely with this running back, we've seen that if you leave that pocket open, sort of almost like Le'Veon Bell, he's going to find an open space eventually, and he's going to abuse that.
That's right. That's why you don't want to leave those holes open. Wayne Hills, for the most part, the second half, has been making sure that he hasn't hit those holes. The ball snapped to A.J. Wingfield, who hands it off to his running back, who finds another hole up the center. Tackled by Pete Delachai and another player. Looks like it's going to be third down and short.
Looks like 3rd and 4 here.
The ball snapped, handed off again, pull up the middle, and taken down. That's Ramapo running back number 21, Shane Brank-Leon. Another first down on the play, and they're in the Patriots' red zone.
You see Shane spin off that defender? Because I certainly did, and that was impressive.
Oh, for sure, Dylan. AJ takes the ball. He throws a screen, and taken for a loss. It's number 20, Noah Baker, taken behind the line of scrimmage. Nice job by the Wayne Hills cornerback there.
Jaron Hay coming in and making sure that receiver takes a Watt straight out of bounds. Good job on him.
Hayek making plays both on offense and defense. Slowly 2nd and long in Wayne Hills territory with 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining, with Wayne Hills leading by 2. The ball snapped and thrown to 20, and Noah Baker's taken down by number 15, Patrick Orapello.
Good job by Orapello there to be able to tell where the pass is going. It was a pretty quick pass, so I'm surprised he was able to make the play so quickly. But obviously, he was able to shut it down just as soon as it started.
Nice stop by him. Able to force 3rd down. Player in motion. Ball taken by A.J. Wingfield. He takes it up the middle, and looks like it's going to be 4th down.
Well, it looks like 4th and short here, and so far this defense has done pretty well so far. I'm hoping they're able to keep them out of the end zone, though.
Yeah, it looks like they might be calling on the... Is that the field goal team?
Could very well be.
Yeah, number 9, Alex DeLeo is on the field. He's their kicker. We'll see if the Patriots can block the kick. That's why I was saying they should have went for 2 points earlier in the game, because if they did convert on the 2-pointer, it would be a tie game. And the kick is good by DeLeo. So the Ramapo Raiders will be leading by 1 point, 24-3, with 1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
Well, pretty close game here, and we can really owe that up to the effectiveness of Wayne Hills earlier off in this quarter to be able to bring it this close. It hasn't been this close pretty much all game, and I mean, really, this is all down to the effectiveness of this Wayne Hills team to be able to bring it just within 1 point. I mean, they can win this game.
Yeah, for sure. They fought back from down 3 possessions to eventually a lead, and now, although they're down by 1, they're definitely still in this game, and with another quarter remaining, game's anyone's at this point.
Well, it's anyone's game at this point, and right now, with Hills receiving the ball, I'm pretty confident. They got a minute on the clock, and then they can go into the fourth quarter, and all they got to do is just wind the clock down, take the time off it, and really hold control of this game, especially if they're able to score now.
We'll see if Wayne Hills could do exactly what you said, Dylan. So DeLeo about to kick off with Jaron Hayek back to return. Line drive kick. Hayek fields it cleanly, and he takes off up the center. He cuts to the right. Looks like he has some room. He cuts back again to the other side of the field. Jaron Hayek, a block for him, and it looks like he'll be forced out of bounds just before the 35. Nice return by him.
Good job by Jaron Hayek there to try to avoid defensive players on the right, so he shifted over to the left. Got a lot of good blocks in. Wasn't able to get too far into Ramapo's field size, but was definitely able to put the offense in a really good position to start off their drive.
For sure. He knows exactly where he wants to start off, so that's why you see that effort on that kick return.
So now, after seeing the running backs take over in the beginning of the third quarter, I'm looking to wide receivers. Njoku and Zachman are fast and precise, and I think that they're really going to come out.
And we'll see. They give the ball to Zachman, who breaks 2 tackles, and he fights for maybe not quite a first down, but he definitely got very close on that first down carry. Nice job by him.
Definitely a 2nd and 1, at least. Great job on the run there, but I mean, didn't get the first down, just a little bit closer. But if he can pull off more runs like that, I ain't gonna complain. Just keep driving down the field and score.
Exactly. If it's going right, feed him. Another carry by Joyce, and he gets the first down and a little more.
Looks like Coach Demikoff is taking a little bit out of the book here and just saying, feed the beast. That is Michael Joyce, as he's been showing up in this game so far.
He's definitely a tough sophomore. You don't really see a lot of sophomores start for the varsity team. And it looks like it'll be the end of the third quarter with the score 24-23 in Ramapo's favor. We'll be back after a short break.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Tri-County Irrigation. From service to installation, we will take care of all your irrigation needs. Remember, a green lawn is a healthy lawn. For more information, you can call 973-696-0121.
All right, everyone, and welcome back. Fourth quarter here, 24-23, with Ramapo in the lead only by 1 point. Wayne Hill's offense is on the field with Jaron at quarterback. Calls a snap, gets it, keeps it, and runs down the left side of the field, and he's got an open lane and runs right out of bounds to avoid the tackle with a great run by Jaron Hayek to start off this fourth quarter.
Yeah, it really fooled the defense on that play. There's at least 2 or 3 guys going right after Joyce, who did a very good job pretending he had the ball, and that's why Jaron Hayek was able to create such a big play.
Not only that, but I think it also comes down to the blocking. Looks like they really kicked the defensive ends and defensive tackles straight out of the pocket to be able to open up a hole for Jaron. Takes a snap, hands it off to Michael Joyce, cuts back inside, but is taken down before he can really get any good yards in. Seems to be a 2nd and 9. So right now, Jaron Hayek and the rest of this offense, especially Michael Joyce, have turned this game around and are in a really good position to score right here. And if they can do this, then that's amazing, turning it around from a 21-0 game to this close. Jaron takes a snap, keeps it, runs the option, runs down the middle, breaks a tackle, but is taken down, but makes the first down. And is now within 10 yards of the end zone to be able to take this game.
And Jaron bursts up the middle and absolutely destroyed whoever number 23 is on Ramapo. He was put flat on his back, just hit-sticked him.
Gave him the good old Madden move on him and was able to knock the defender straight out of this game. He was able to drag him down. But still, Jaron being able to make that is a great play. Jaron calls the snap, takes it, hands it off to Michael Joyce, runs it up the middle, No real big yardage on that play, but getting ever so closer to the great field that is known as the end zone.
Oh, for sure. And it looks like Wayne Hills has been really relying on the option play the stretch of the game. It's either been Hayek taking it or Joyce taking it.
Hey, well, you know what? Ramapo was doing that earlier this game. Looks like they kind of took that out of their playbook, put it into theirs, and just said, let's run this. Why not? And sure enough, it's working.
Oh, for sure.
Offense setting up. Jaron with the snap, has it, takes it, running over the left side, but is tackled before he can get any more yards. And that is going to be on the 5-yard line. Very close to the end zone now. One big push could see them in the lead by a lot of points. And you, Jared, you got to admit, this is a big moment in this game.
For sure, I think a score here puts them on top. I mean, a field goal would be nice, but a potential field goal by Ramapo, that doesn't really help them because Ramapo will be in the lead again. So you want to put as much points on the board as possible.
Absolutely. Offense lining up. A lot of receivers. Jaron takes a snap, runs out to the right, still moving, stays on his feet. Oh, but is sacked before he can really do anything. And that'll result in a 4th down and goal. Very close to the end zone now. The question is, will Wayne Hills go for it?
Looks like Hayek's taken off the field. Looks like he was shaken up a little bit on the play. He got hit hard from behind. Looks like he'll be okay, but Dario Cerny on the field, take the kick.
Dario Cerny hasn't missed a field goal yet in this game, and he's probably going to make this one too.
Hopefully
there's the snap, the kick, and it is blocked! It is blocked by Ramapo.
I think you jinxed it, Dylan.
I might have. I hope I didn't.
Man, that's very deflating.
Ramapo, man, all the way on the left, came screaming out of nowhere and was able to make an amazing block against the Wayne Hills offense.
Well, good news is that if Ramapo does score, it's still a 1-point game, so the game isn't really lost. But that's a tough blow for a Hills team that expected to be on top.
Oh, man, I really wanted them to score that one, especially when they were that close.
I think it's the jinx, Dylan.
I might have just jinxed it. I hope I didn't.
Anyways, we'll see if the Wayne Hills defense can make up for what just happened and create their own turnover.
AJ takes the snap, high snap, hands it off. It looks like open over the left side of the field is taken down. Doesn't look like it's going to be a 1st down, but it's going to be at least a 2nd and 8.
It looks like Ramapo is starting to rediscover the running game at a time when it's most inopportune.
Well, Noah Baker leading the charge there. Absolutely agree. AJ back in the pocket, takes a snap, hands it off, and just dives over the middle trying to get the 1st down, and he does. Ramapo with a 1st down. Looks like their offense is trying to reset here and really try to get down the field. 8 minutes, 8 seconds left on the clock. AJ in the pocket, takes a snap, throws, it's a screen. Moves out to the outside and runs straight out of bounds to make it 2nd and 4.
Nice job by Hayek right there. Force him out of bounds before he got the 1st down.
Number 20 again, Noah Baker. Looks like he's really trying to take over this offense right now. Trying to put the game on his back and really trying to set his team forward. Looks like 3 wide to the left. A high snap! He could be sacked! And
looks like Pete Dalachai got him in the backfield.
Good job by Pete there, able to take advantage of the situation. Quarterback almost got away there, but luckily Pete was just fast enough to be able to catch up to AJ. Of course, AJ Wingfield has been particularly good in this game, especially for this Ramapo offense. But I want to see what he can do now on this 3rd and 8. Takes a snap, sets up for the pass, fires it. Down the ground, was it caught?
And that will be 4th down.
That will be 4th down, as it was not cut. Couldn't pull off some kind of Julian Edelman in the Super Bowl right there. Very close, but just couldn't make it. And that's going to be 4th and 8. And it looks like the kicking team, or the punting team, I'm sorry, is coming on the field now with Alex DeLeo coming back onto the field to punt this ball away. Receives the punt nicely, punts it high. Not that fast, receives it nicely. Jaron Hick on the receive. Fair catches it at around the 31-yard line, which will put them in a good position for a punt to be able to put this game away. 7 minutes, 14 seconds on the clock. They only need 1 point to win. And I bet what they're thinking right now is that we got to wind this clock down and just waste as much time as we can.
For sure, that's got to be the objective, but they want to make sure that there's enough time if they do not score that they have another opportunity. So, I mean, there's a lot of time with 7 minutes, 14 seconds left, but I think they should be looking to score any way possible.
Absolutely, and a touchdown is only going to help their case even better. Jaron Hayek in the pocket, takes a snap, hands it off, runs down the middle, breaks some tackles, but is taken down around the middle of the segment of downs. It will be about 2nd and 7. Looks like they've been going the running game more and more often. And I'm just kind of sitting here wondering, when's the pass game going to come into play, Jared?
I don't know. It seems to be a little windy. The wind's definitely picking up a little bit. If you look at the flag, definitely moving a little bit.
Jaron Hick in the pocket, takes the snap, looks, runs out to the left side, and is taken down. And looks like it's going to be a 3rd and 1. Very close to a first down here, and if they can get it, the momentum of this game is definitely going to change. Of course, the Wayne Hills crowd is really getting into it right now as they want to see their team win.
Oh, for sure.
Hills lines up, 2 wide receivers out. Jared takes a snap, hands it off.
And
Good
Joyce
job
gets the
there
first
by
down.
Joyce. And he is able to muscle through and get the first down. Great job by Joyce to be able to run that ball straight through the defense and be able to get a first down.
Hills has really been converting on these big 3rd and 4th down plays. Second half, it seems like they've made pretty much every single necessary play they needed besides that 1 blocked field goal.
Absolutely, and that's not even their fault. 2 wide receivers out to the right. Jared takes a snap, hands it off. Joyce running through the middle and is going to get stopped. Looks like a little bit of roughness by some of the players there, maybe some frustration coming out, but either way, it's 2nd and 7 right now.
Yeah, no love lost between these 2 opponents, so it's definitely getting a little chippy out there.
No love loss, especially during this game, which is one of the biggest rivalries in Wayne Hills history. And Jaron ready to take the snap. Coach is communicating to Jaron, possibly something with the play. 2 wide receivers offset out to the right. Fullback and a tailback. Jaron takes a snap, looks to pass, is making a run for it, is able to find a little bit of space there, and is able to take it out to about 3rd and 9. Or I'm sorry, 3rd and 1. And again, we're in a similar situation where another first down is going to help them even more.
Let's see if they can convert on that first down. This is a very necessary first down because the clock ticking 4 minutes. They really do not want to cough up the ball.
Oh no, you cough up the ball now, you might as well say goodbye to this game. Jaron in the snap, takes it, hands it off to Joyce. Joyce is hit hard. But did he get over to make this a first down?
Yeah, it definitely looks like it's going to be a little short.
I don't know, but it looks like they're probably gonna bring out the chains for this one. And no, they actually don't need to. It is going to be a 4th down, but it is way too close to put on the punting team. They're going to go for it.
I like the call, aggressive. This is the game. If you don't make it here, then maybe you have one more shot to stop them, but I think this is the right call.
Frankly, 3 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock. They don't make this, it's going to be very hard to come back later in this game. Jaren in the pocket, takes the snap, hands off to Joyce. Joyce is able to break through and able to get the first down. A critical third down with 3 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock in the fourth quarter. Great job by Joyce to be able to find an open spot there, and he was able to rush through and punish this Ramapo defense.
Great effort by him. Got just enough for the first down and moved the chains. They got to be conscientious of the clock though, because there's just about 3 minutes left, and they're at midfield.
2 wide receivers out to the right. Same formation with the fullback and tailback offset. Tailback moving out. I think I remember this play exactly as Jaren's going to rush out, but the defense saw it coming, and they're going to be able to get to Jaren before he can pick up any real good yards here, and it's going to be 2nd and 10.
They definitely need to take some shots now. I think some passing plays. They've already seen enough of Jaren Hayek and Joyce running. They've both been pretty good, but they really need to put a little more juice in, like clockwise. They definitely need to get down the field really quick.
Well, now we see it reverse. 2 wide receivers out to the left. Jaren in the pocket, takes a snap, moves out to the left. Is looking for a pass. He's going to get pulled down and lets the ball go. There's a flag out on the play.
Looks like the kicking net is out for Dario Cerny.
I don't know just yet, but there is a flag on the play. Let's see what happens. Looks like Jaren was just pulled down by the edge of his pads and was unfortunately taken out. It looks like it is gonna go to Ramapo and set Wayne Hills even further back.
Looks like that could have been intentional grounding. Yeah, that was intentional grounding on the play.
Very unfortunate, not something you ever want to come across in a football game when the quarterback accidentally throws a pass that goes for intentional grounding. For right now, this Wayne Hills team, they're showing the heavy formation with a lot of receivers out there. They're going for it. It's a wide 3rd and long, just 15 yards, just to the point where they started. Takes the snap, moves out to the right to be able to look for a pass. Down the field! Zach Zachman, he makes the play! A great catch downfield! Oh my God! And just like that, this Wayne Hills offense has been able to make a great play at the last possible second. 2 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock with a great downfield pass to Zach Zachman, who was wide open.
Wow, really big breakdown for Ramapo. That was really Hill's first long down the field pass play. Feels like that ball was in the air forever.
Jaren takes the snap, hands it off, and Joyce is able to take it for a lot of yards there. And right now, absolutely, I would say 100%, go straight back to the run game. It's been working. Keep using it, man. Keep using it. Joyce has had a great game so far, and frankly, I think he is going to be the one that is able to turn this game around. Either him, Jaren, Njoku, Zachman, anybody can change this game. And right now, it's up to this Wayne Hills offense to do that.
Something tells me Jaren Herrick's going to be in the end zone on the next 2 plays.
Jaren takes a snap. He moves out to the right. He's got into some blockers, but it's taken out just before he gets into the end zone. Pretty good defense there by Ramapo. And right now, it's going to be 3rd and 2. We've seen this before, but not this close to the end zone. It looks like a timeout is called. All right, Jared, it's 3rd and 2. They are right next to the end zone. There's 59 seconds on the clock. The score, if they score, they win. What do you think they're going to do?
I think you take a run right up the middle, try to get those yards. If not, you waste the time on the clock. I don't know if Ramapo is going to use the timeouts or not, but you want to milk the clock until the last second, so that way Dario Cerny can try to make the kick and hopefully give Ramapo a very small chance at winning the game.
One minute, 8 seconds on the clock. Since the clock was still running down after the halftime not the halftime. The stoppage of time was called. So back to 1 minute, 8 seconds. Still plenty of time for Wayne Hills to score. And hopefully they'll be able to do something pretty spectacular here.
Hopefully. We've seen a lot of theatrics from these Wayne Hill Patriots over the years. And, it'd be just another great storyline to hear Wayne Hills come back over their biggest rival last fourth quarter of the game.
Fourth quarter of the game, 1 minute 8 left, 24-23 with Ramapo in the lead. This could be a storybook end and one that Wayne Hills fans and alumni will be telling for years and years to come. Looks like Ramapo's trying to stack up in the box. Looks like they're expecting to run. There's two wide receivers out to the left, Zach Zachman and Njoku. Jaron takes a snap, hands it off to Joyce, and he's able to get it in. It's a touchdown! Wayne Hills touchdown! Michael Joyce with an amazing run to be able to bring in a touchdown for Wayne Hills.
And that's his third touchdown of the night. Nice game call by Coach Demikoff. They were expecting to run up the middle, go outside, and now look at the scoreboard. Guess who's on top?
1 minute and 3 seconds left. 29-24. And here comes the field goal unit. Ready to make it 30-24.
Looks like they're going for two to make the marginal more.
In fact, yeah, it does. The offense is still on the field.
The way they see it is, if they go for two and they get the two, up by 7, which means that they have to score a touchdown.
It looks like a timeout is called. Great run by Michael Joyce. Yet again, he does it again. How does he keep doing this?
I don't know, and he's a sophomore too, so Wayne Hills could expect to be seeing this for another 2 years.
Not only another 2 years, we could probably expect to see this for the rest of the season after this great runs that he's been able to pull off. I mean, he's been able to do this consecutively in the second half of this game, consecutively pulling off big runs in parts of the game that matter. So far, Michael Joyce has pretty much restarted this team, has put the game on his back, and is ready to see this Wayne Hills team win.
What's scary is that JoJo Mangelli could be coming back. Do you think that Michael Joyce, with the 3 touchdown performance he had tonight, has kind of solidified his job?
If I know one thing about this Wayne Hills team, no job is solid. Everything is up for contention. Wayne Hills going with a heavy set here. Jaron takes a snap, hands it off. Never mind, he takes a pass. Off to Anthony Puntalillo, who taps the ball and isn't able to catch it, meaning that there will be no 2-point conversion, keeping the score at 29-24.
At this point in the game, Wayne Hills wants to play back very deep, make sure that no player goes behind them. They can afford to give up a field goal in little games, but they should make sure there's no big gains whatsoever.
If there's a touchdown, this game most likely is over if it comes from Ramapo. So right now, we have to see this Wayne Hills defense, which has improved within the second half. They have improved tremendously. But in the first half, if you remember, they were getting swept. 21-0 to start out this game. Now 29-24. We need to see them come out, and we need to see them be able to take this game all the way.
For sure, let's see if they can hold on to that lead. Should be interesting if they go for the traditional kick, try to get as far as they can down the field, or if they go for the squib kick to try to prevent any sort of return.
Honestly, if I was in their situation, I'm going for the squib. I don't want them to send one of their guys, who are very fast, all the way down the field to score a touchdown. I don't want it to happen, so I want to shoot a squib straight through the middle and make sure that they cannot pick up the ball.
For sure, we haven't seen a return yet today, but we have seen a couple of close calls.
A lot of close calls, in fact, and we know that this Ramapo team is especially fast, and they can break tackles with that speed and just getting around defenders. Wayne Hill's ready to send this kickoff down, the kickoff that could end this game. Here's the kick, and it is a squib. Sent all the way down, and the Ramapo return man is just going to lay down on the ball. There is going to be no return, and they are going to be on the 31 to start out this.
Should be interesting to see what kind of personnel they put out there. They go for a longer, faster lineup where they have guys that could prevent any sort of deep ball, or they have their traditional lineup in.
Frankly, I want to know what they can do. This team has been effective in almost all situations that they've been put into.
Looks
and
like
with AJ at quarterback, we know that they have a lot of options.
a minute left. We'll see what happens.
Wayne Hills and Ramapo lining up. Looks like that Hills has 4 people back. Movement, AJ takes the ball. It's 5 receivers. He launches it downfield. There's a flag on the play. And oh no, it is against Wayne Hills. And they are going to have the ball. And in an even better position than they would have, even if he caught the ball.
It looked like they were looking for the all the way down the field type of pass interference call, but they only gained a couple yards, so it's not really that big of a deal.
Hey, well, you know what? With 55 seconds on the clock, the game is never over until the clock hits 0.
That's true, Dylan.
AJ in the pocket, one back. Takes the snap, going for a pass. And it's a light pass. Looks like to the fullback, but it's taken down quickly by, looks like, Anthony Pontalillo, and the linebacker core is able to get there quickly and turn this into 2nd and 10 with 38 seconds on the clock and still counting. AJ in the pocket, taking the pass, looking for it, looking for somebody. Somebody better be open, makes the pass, and it is down in the dirt with 27 seconds left on the clock. It is 3rd and 10.
Not only does Ramapo need to fire a ball down the field, they need to make sure that they can convert here and keep their drive alive. Should be interesting if they go for a sort of medium pass or if they go for the deep ball.
Wayne Hills here now playing with 3 defensive linemen. 5 back, takes a snap, looking for a deep pass, trying to scramble out, trying to look for somebody, throws it, and it is not caught. 19 seconds on the clock, and it is 4th and 10. If they don't make this, it's a turnover, and the Hills will win this game.
Wow, what a change of events.
Talk about a change of events. Are you kidding me? This went from 21-0 to 29-24 with Hills in the lead.
That's a Atlanta Falcons-esque kind of choke job.
That is the truth. Yet again, lining up with 3 wide receivers. AJ takes the snap, looking for an opening. Lineman closing in, is running. It is hit out of bounds. A real heavy hit on the quarterback there. 11 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, Zaccone let AJ know how he really feels on that tackle. Wow, that's a big hit.
Oh man, I do not want to be AJ on the other end of that. It even looks like Zaccone is a little bit worn out from that one. But man, that was a heavy hit.
Looks like they're taking out the chains.
Now this could make the difference. If they get the first down here, this game is changed. Looks like there is going to be a timeout called with 11 seconds on the clock.
Looks like there's an injury on the field.
Yeah, there is an injury on the field. This is pretty concerning considering it is on Wayne Hills.
I think I might have heard from one of the fans it might be Joe Rondi that's down.
Yeah, number 61. Good player, got back up. Will probably be out for the rest of this game, though, considering there's only 11 seconds left on the clock. Good effort on him, though.
Looks like he's walking off under the power of his own 2 feet. He's getting a little assistance, but doesn't look like it could be too bad of an injury, which is good for the team and him.
Does not look serious at all. I do know that a couple years ago he was suffering from a concussion. Did keep him out for a week. Now, we don't know what he's going to be going through now, but of course, every injury to a Wayne Hills player is pretty serious, even if it's just a tiny bit of an injury.
Yeah, you don't want to see anyone get injured out here.
You want to see nobody get injured. Even if they're on the opposite team, you do not want to see anybody getting hurt on either side of the ball. Looks like he will be okay, though, and is seeing attention now. Looks like Ramapo is going to be taking the same formation again. 3 wide, out left. 1 man out to the right. AJ takes the snap, throws it. It's a quick pass, and he steps out of bounds with 7 seconds on the clock.
I really don't think there's enough time for one play. I think they're going to have to take a shot at the end zone at this point.
There really isn't, unless they can find a way to be able to get their man out of bounds so that the clock will stop, and it's probably going to stop at least, if it does, on the 3, probably. Takes the snap, looking for an open pass, chucks it down the field, and it is not caught! It is not caught! There is 1 second on the clock, and it looks like Ramapo will get one last shot at this. And right now, all Wayne Hills has to do, a timeout is called, is stop this. There is 1 second left. This is the last play of the game.
Well, one Hail Mary is all it takes. I'd say that this is kind of a risky situation because they're going to probably stack one side of the end zone, and any tip could go a certain way. Really have to make sure that Wayne Hills, Demikoff's probably telling his players, bat the ball down, make sure that nobody gets this ball.
At this point, if nobody gets the ball, that is the best thing that could come out of this. Nobody gets the ball. There are no open runs. There's no running lanes. There's no receiver open. You shut down the offense, and that is how you win. And frankly, with 1 second left on the clock, they got a while's way to go before they even score. I'm hoping that this is the outcome. Looks like Wayne Hills is taking a game shutout formation with a lot of players out long. Looks like only 3 players that are going to blitz. There's the snap. AJ looking for a pass. And he is sacked! He is sacked to end the game! And that is it! Wayne Hills comes back from a 21-point deficit to win this football game. Great job for the Wayne Hills team in what is a great win for them.
Can you believe it, Dylan? We were looking at a 3-possession deficit, and now end of the game, 29-24. Wow.
I am having flashbacks to last year's championship finals. Man, is this great. This is a great win for this team. Coming back from that kind of deficit, able to pull out a last-minute win, shut out the opposite team, and not only that, to end it with a game-winning sack.
Modak came in clutch. He came with that, not only the safety, but the game-saving sack at the end. That's why he was one of our key players to watch in the beginning of the game.
Absolutely, and right now,
players lining up, shaking hands. This was an amazing game. 29-24, finished in the fourth quarter of this game. This has been a great game, Jared. Jared, give me some of your highlights. What do you got for me?
I gotta say, end of the game, just between Jaron Haig and Michael Joyce, two of them, they really brought this team down the course. There was not really a lot of throwing action going down. The two of those guys on their feet alone saved the game in the end.
Absolutely. A lot of credit has to go to Michael Joyce, who broke out a lot of good runs this game and has really shown why he deserves a starting spot for this game. This is one for the team to feel happy about, especially against this team, pretty much their all-time rivals. And coming out and being able to get this win is monumentous to what could come in the future.
Yeah, this makes you think that this team could be as special as last year's team because they've shown they have the ability, especially in a big game against a big rival, to come back and win the game.
Absolutely. And right now, winding down this game, 29-24, Hills wins against Ramapo. I am Dylan Oren King. He is Jared Pohl. And thank you for watching this game. And please, have a good night.
Now, we talked about this at halftime. We're never out of any game. Never out of any game.
Hill's tough. Hill's tough.
That's why you won the game, because of your toughness, all right? Toughness and mental toughness and physical toughness. I've never been more proud of a team than when you came back here. Hey, I asked our players that are big-time guys played big in big games. You guys that were our key guys played big today. Hey, and how about some other guys? We said this game finds kids. Where's Michael Joyce? How about Justin Garbuth? Hey, you showed in the second half today the kind of team that you are. Now we just got to be consistent.
We still left stuff on the field.
Absolutely.
We still left stuff on the field.
Listen, understand this, okay? We don't want to be playing these games at halftime where we got to make a comeback, all right? You can do this for 4 quarters. You can do this for 4 quarters. I'm proud of you guys. Great job. Let's get out of here.